Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Nolan Roberts, and welcome to NFL Talks. Now, I will be doing a lot of videos like this where I just sit here and talk about what I know. Now, let's get this little setup going right here. We got the computer, got the folder, and got the infamous notebook. Now, let me get to the right page. Here we go. Now, this is the new Age of QBs. I will get to that in 1 minute. Now, basically, I'm going to be doing stuff like talking about the past, present, and future of football. This video is kind of about the present and the future. Obviously, new Age of QBs, that's more about the future and what they are going to do and what I think they will do. If you guys like this type of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button down below, and comment down below on what type of video I should do next. And let's get right into it. First, we have Patrick Mahomes, Patty Mahomes, this year. Second in yards, first in yards per game, had 4,740 yards. Pretty good for only playing 15 games. With a 38-6 touchdown interception ratio. Second, career high in touchdowns. First being the 50 touchdown season in 2018 when he won league MVP. Is yet to have a losing season. Has only had 3 season starts, and in those 3 seasons, their team has had 12+ wins. Every single season. The team went 12-4 in 2018 and lost in overtime in the conference championship. Went 12-4 last year and ended up winning the Super Bowl in a crazy comeback. And then this year, 14-2, advancing to the AFC Championship against the Bills. The Chiefs are just a powerhouse this year. Throwing for 5,097 yards in 2018 with a 50-12 touchdown interception ratio. Coming out of nowhere. That was his first starting season, tying Dan Marino, and I believe Lamar Jackson has joined that group too in youngest players to win MVP. He is just something else. The amount of throws, plays, the crunch time plays that he makes, all just absurd. Like, that man is on something. Like, he is just, it's like he's been playing football for 15 years and he knows everything. He literally knows the answer to everything. But he's only 25 and just had the, record-breaking 10-year, $500 million contract. So, I guess we'll see how that goes. Second, we have Lamar Jackson, one of the 3 QBs on this list from the 2018 class. Last year, the reigning MVP, with a 36-6 touchdown to interception ratio, 113 passer rating, I believe, and a league-leading 14-2 record this year, dropping down to an 11-5, still making the playoffs and winning his first playoff game against the Tennessee Titans, shutting down Derrick Henry, the defensive what they had to do, and then advancing onto the AFC Divisional, where they will sadly get crushed by the Buffalo Bills, 17-3. Lamar, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, first QB to ever do it, second QB to ever get 1,000+. Last year set the record as well for most rushing yards by a QB with 1,200. Doesn't get a lot of passing yards because the Ravens' run game is so strong. I'm pretty sure they were first in yards per game, rushing-wise. Has immense amount of running back talent. With Dobbins and, Lamar, and I think Mark Ingram is still on the squad, if I'm correct. I haven't been following the Ravens too much, so I wouldn't know. Did get the Pro Bowl and the All-Pro last year, obviously. Is yet to have a losing season, has had a winning record in every season he's played in so far, same as Mahomes, obviously. With a 1-3 playoff record, not good, Titans being their kryptonite, but finally beating them in the wild card. So we'll see what the future lays ahead for Lamar and the Ravens. Number 3, Desean Watson, the best QB on the worst team. He isn't the best in the NFL right now, but he's definitely up there, top 5, top 10. Leading the league with 4,823 yards with a 33-7 touchdown to interception ratio. Also getting second in QB rating, which I believe it was 112 if I'm correct. Not exactly sure though. And also having over a 70+% completion, which is pretty good. And for a team that went 4-12, he put up some dumb numbers. Definitely MVP caliber type. Doesn't have many weapons either. He has obviously, a very consistent receiver in Brandon Cooks, who seems to get 1,000-yard seasons with, a bunch of teams. And then Will Fuller, who is definitely upping his game with not the strongest run game in the world, but with a okay defense. I take that back. Their defense is terrible. The management's terrible, but Desean Watson still manages to pull through and put up some dumb numbers. If he ends up going to a new team this year, such as the Broncos or the Dolphins, he's definitely going to be going to the playoffs and definitely going to be putting up even better numbers than this year. You can count on that. I don't know if he ends up, I don't know if he plans on staying with the Texans or if he plans on leaving, but I know for sure that if he keeps playing, he's definitely going to keep playing at a high level. So be sure to keep on the lookout for him. In the number 4 spot, we have Josh Allen. Now, I'm not putting this order in like worst to best. I just have 6 QBs that I wrote down that I think are a part of the new age. Now, there might be more that you guys think of, but I only did the 2017 class and ahead because some 2016 QBs, Jared Goff, Carson Wentz, are washed up. Josh Allen getting a career-high 4,500 yards, a career-high 45 total touchdowns, career-high 13-3 record with the Bills clinching the division since 1995, if I'm correct. Also winning their first playoff game since 1995. So that's pretty astonishing. And his amount of improvements that he's made, the amount of improvements that, the strides that he's went through, raising his completion percentage by over 10% and raising his yards by over 1,500, that is quite absurd, let me tell you. And then the touchdown-wise, he's just been dominant through the pass, through the run, through everything. His decision-making. The only problem that keeps Allen from winning the MVP this year is definitely his turnover. He has 10 interceptions, which is 4 more than Mahomes and 5 more than Rodgers. And Rodgers, don't even get me started on him. He's having a baller out season. But Josh Allen getting second in the AFC and now going against Mahomes in the AFC Championship this coming up weekend. That is definitely going to be a game to see. I personally think that if Mahomes ends up clearing the concussion protocol and playing this week, I think the Chiefs are going to come out on top. But if Chad Henne has to start and they have to use him as the quarterback for the entire game, I think the Bills will come out on top. Now, number 5, Baker Mayfield setting the rookie touchdown record in 13 starts with 27 touchdowns and 3,700 yards. Definitely could have reached 4,200 and 32 touchdowns or more if he would have started the whole season. Doesn't have like the greatest numbers of some of these quarterbacks, but definitely gets it done. Bringing the Browns, to the playoffs for the first time since 2002. I was born in 2004. They haven't made the playoffs since before I was born, which is crazy to think about. Having a 26-8 touchdown to interception ratio. Didn't have that many yards, but got a lot of wins. 11-5 is a solid record. They ended up beating the Steelers in the wild card too, shocking everyone, and then making it to the divisional round to a 1-possession loss towards the Chiefs. A crazy run game they have is the main reason why Baker don't put up the best of numbers, but when you need him to make plays and deliver in the pass game, he definitely can do that. And that is why he is on this list. And I definitely think him and the Browns plan on getting more playoff success in the future. And then last but not least, we have Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is something else. He definitely stands out from these quarterbacks because his frame is like Russell Wilson's. He's very short and he's very small, but his elusiveness as a quarterback reminds me of like a running back. Definitely like a Mike Vick style, but shorter. This season with a 26-12 touchdown interception ratio, but he also pairs that up with 800 rushing yards and 11 rushing touchdowns. 37 total touchdowns as a sophomore. That's pretty good. That's getting near Pat Mahomes and Lamar Jackson type numbers, you know what I'm saying? Had 3,900 passing yards. That was a career high. Reached a career high in wins with 8. A career high in passer rating, which I believe was above 90 if I'm correct. With new weapons such as DeAndre Hopkins, who actually beat the Buffalo Bills early in the season with the Hail Mary play. That was pretty insane. DeAndre Hopkins, the new weapon that they got from the Texans, going off again, tied second in receptions, was third in yards, and he and Kyler Murray will definitely end up getting more chemistry in the future and putting up way better numbers. You can definitely expect them next year to put up either the same or better numbers. Now, again, there are some QBs on this list, like Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, quarterbacks like that I could mention, but they are not just balling out like these quarterbacks are. Obviously, you can make an argument for Justin Herbert, who was second all-time in yards for a rookie and broke the record, broke Baker Mayfield's record for 31 touchdowns by a rookie in a season with a 31-10 ratio, and going 6-9. And yes, he did do this in 15 games. That's pretty impressive. With a 98.3 QB rating, he is definitely, with the weapons that he has, such as like Keenan Allen, if he can stay healthy, and Mike Williams as a deep threat, definitely not the offense to mess with once in the future. If they get more chemistry, definitely be winning more games. So that's that, guys. That's just like the first video that I wanted to get through, the new Age of QBs. Let me know what you guys think on my decisions, like the QBs that I've decided to choose to talk about. Now, if you guys have any suggestions for a video you want me to do down below, let me know. Drop it, please. I would like to know, because chances are I will 100% do a video on that. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you are new. Definitely am trying to grow fast on this new channel. I do have a channel where I play lots of video games, so if you would like to see that, check the description down below and it will be there. Hit that like button too, to put my videos out there. Tell your friends to watch if they're into football. Definitely this is the place to go if you want to watch some football, or at least hear people talk about it. I'm basically Skip Bayless without Shannon, so it's like, yeah. Hope you guys were entertained. Thanks for watching. My name is Nolan from the NFL Talk Show with Nolan Roberts, and I'll see you later.